So guys, we are dream again. We are come in the stream. So guys, today we are again start the game, and we are in the game. We saw the control, passing, dribbling, and skills, and our opponent skills and our opponents overall rating cards and high rated cards in the gameplay. Let's see which players win in the game, and we are see high rated player is winner or low rated players winner. Let's see which one is the best. Let's see that we are start the game, not wasting time. So
Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh no, what has happened here? He has a look up. Kamavinda! They've got to be quick to recover this. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. They've played it short. And this is Kante. Back into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Goal, France! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Rafael Leao. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, the ball's gone astray. Neither of these two want to come off second best. João Cancelo. Portugal are behind here, despite their domination of possession. And that has left him in a heap. Looking for the run. That's very neat. Oh, look at the space here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Saliba is there, and he can get that clear. Can he finish? That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Conte.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Searching pass he's played there. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And it's Dembele. Well, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good defending. Defending in numbers. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. France have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And this is Kante. No way through, so back it comes. Engages and forces him off the ball. Portugal have the chance to go the other way. Neatly clipped into space. Koundé did oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Ruben Neves. Dembele. Well seen. There's the whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Here we go again then.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave and...
Shapes to shoot! terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
France have their third corner. Griezmann with the short one. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Portugal are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space out wide. Now it's Figo. He's picked his... Figo! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Portugal still chasing a one-goal deficit here. And it's Dembele. Ruben Neves, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. Now this could be a chance. Tries a shot! Oh, it's gone in! Portugal are level. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly delivered. Portugal grab the equaliser and we're all square. This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
That's going to go a long way. Ruben Neves, the puppet master, looking to pull the strings. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Dembele. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Portugal faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. The ball is on the spot, here we go. What a save by Diogo Costa! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Mbappe fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
The cross.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. And this is Ronaldo. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. It's a good 35 yards out, this. And that's off target. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execute... He's gone for goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And somehow he managed to miss it. Dink through. And it's made its way to him. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Vitinha. Rafael Leao receives it in a good position here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Substitution.
Camavinga.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
5 minutes to add. Pass is just off target. João Cancelo. Oh, they can break here. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. He has found the way through. It's a good-looking delivery. Saliba gets it away. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
Hello attendees, this
So a
is
short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for
With the father
another
of a boy
30
in
minutes.
the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Substitution for Portugal, number 17, Vitinha. Coming on to
No
replace
winner
him
in
is
90, 30
number
more to
15,
come.
Bernardo Silva.
Little doubt,
Substitution
that
in
is a
progress.
foul. This could spell real trouble. We know he has already been booked. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. France are down to 10 men. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bernardo Silva. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's having a good look here.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Koundé. Thuram. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. Is there any support? He might not need it. Nicely shaped ball. And he cuts out the supply. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Rafael Leao. He's found a way through. Rafael Leao with the cross. Guendouzi. Now it's Rafael Leao. Oh, some tackle that. Half-time, extra time.
Those of you making their way home on public
Both teams have
today,
run themselves
please
into
watch
the ground
screen
out
for
there.
travel
Does
partners
anyone
from all local
have
radio
one
stations.
last moment of magic in them?
Substitution for Portugal, number 10, Figo.
And
Number
we're
7,
off for the final
Pedro
time.
Neto. Number 8.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? He's having a shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
The goal scorer
He
for
does it all
France
with an air of
after
efficiency
19
and
minutes in
simplicity.
extra time is
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
substitution.
France take the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, super ball! Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And it's been given away.
There will be 1 minute
A lot of
added
space
time.
here, a real opportunity.
Mbappe! And that may well be that. That is that.
And just a quick reminder today,
So that is
please
it,
drink
the end
responsibly.
of the
Anyone
road.
appearing intoxicated or behaving in an
Your
inappropriate
final
manner
thoughts,
will be
Jim?
removed.
Portugal
Thank you very
really
much for your
looked like they
cooperation.
were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Well, that looks a... Scholes! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Scholes has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Turns back here, probably the best option. And here's Messi. Great chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
He's tried one! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Marquinhos is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Iniesta. So it is still 0-0. Knocks it out wide, and he was quick to react. Rijkaard.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's...
Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's rather hopeful. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. Looks across and plays it in. And that should get the job done. Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, tries a shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
It's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Lovely bit of skill. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. Beckham gets a good foot in there. Forlan, and the shot! Loose, and again! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Messi goes short. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ambitious ball here. Oh, played through for the wide man. That is ended up in no man's land. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
And he's decided to go for it. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's Robertson. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bastoni gets across to intercept that. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. And it's Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And this is Messi. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! Should have equalised.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Milan must do something here, and very quickly.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Messi gets into a good position. He has found the way through. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Diogo Costa deals with that nice and simple.
Barcelona can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Costa Curta.
There
We
will
are
be 1
into
minute
stoppage
added
time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a
Quick reminder
vested
today,
interest.
Please have your entry ticket.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, Peter. It's his pace that's his main attribute, especially over those first few yards, where he just seems to glide away from defenders, gets himself into great positions, and likes to hit it hard and nice and early. That's a horrible combination for any defence that's trying to deal with him.
Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Great chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played in. And the shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Milan are looking to go forward now. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Perez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu. Strong running down that left flank. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's got his range wrong there. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Oh, he's been caught napping. Very nicely done. Henderson. Played out wide. Messi. And that's gone loose. Marquinhos. And that's been intercepted. That's a shade optimistic. Kimmich. Cafu. Ball is over the line. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. And it's Shevchenko. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a good run down the left. Barcelona trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Yamal. Tries to play it through. That has been slung wide. Yamal.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Now it's Shevchenko.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, important interception. And the first half is done. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And a quick announcement
To look
today
back on the
that
first
memorabilia
45
from
minutes.
today's match
Well,
is
simply
now
put,
on sale
Peter,
in
they
the
haven't
stadium.
been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Perez looking to run onto it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, that's superb. Looking for options for movement. Messi. Shifted it to the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking to play him in, and he welcomes it in. He's picked his way through. Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! There is the breakthrough! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Chance to deliver.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Triol. Yamal. And here's Messi. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Dunk gets rid without sophistication. Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. And he's found a way past.
Barcelona really wanted that two-goal
There will be
cushion,
1
but it
minute
wasn't to
at a
be.
time.
Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Please join me in wishing all
Your
the best
reflections
for
then,
members
Jim.
of our
I've been
fan
in this...
club.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, this guy, Theo Hernandez, for me, has evolved into one of the best fullbacks, Peter. Certainly in terms of attacking contributions. You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as good as he is in the final third, especially with the movement that allows him to receive the ball in those little pockets of space.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. He steps in, and that's the end of that. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Vitinha. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! There it is! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Danger averted for now. Kaká. Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. Takes a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Koundé is in a really good position out wide.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Kimmich can see things others simply cannot.
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Has a look and plays it forward. Knocks it into space. Perez. Oh, that was vital. Well, there's a probing ball. Threads one in. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! And he looked every bit. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Please
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And the second half gets underway.
Milan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And that is expertly dealt with. Cafu. Kaká. Now, what about a counter-attack? Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Mbappe! Oh, what shapes to shoot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Kukçu with the short one. Can he finish? Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Tries a shot! He can get that clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Kukçu. Looking for options for movement. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Puyol. Cafu. Swept. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Decent chance, made possible by a very decent ball.
Oh, that really should have found the net. The service was faultless, and I'm going to leave it there.
Corner number 3 coming up. And he's there to clear it. And he's chosen to go back. And it's Kimmich. Kaka. Scholes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's gone loose. And he's played it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice. Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
It's a good show of persistence, this. If they manage an equaliser, it'll be a great show.
Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He is through here!
This usually
There
is
will
the
be
time
1
teams
minute
go
added
into
time.
conservation mode.
And time is up. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
Hello everybody, and this is
How
a
do you
quick
look back on the
reminder to
game
let
then,
you
Jim?
know that you'll
Well,
be
the
able
way
to
the
catch
manager has
today's
stormed
match
down the tunnel
broadcast
lends
live
itself
on your
to
Club
an
FM
almighty
station.
telling off.
ये फेलियर मुझे आगे लेके जाने वाला है. I know that about that this is loss. I know that this loss is my growth. I do not give up this game, and I'm turn into game, and I believe this the desire. I won the game, and I'm going to the champion. Never give up anyone. Every subscriber, don't give up this game. Be yourself, be calm, and work like hell.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So that's got things underway.
It's always nice to see the silky smooth skills of Robert Pires.
A really exceptional talent, and he could play alongside anyone.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. And I think when it comes to his position, I'm going to say probably Shevchenko!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And he's intervened well there. And it's Kaka. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hoisted in. And he's there to get it away. So it is still 0-0. First quarter of an hour gone. Now he's got space here. Oh, delightful ball. It's a promising position. They get a throw in. Oh, that's a key interception. Done delicately. Puyol cuts out the pass. Robertson. Asensio. And here's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Tries a shot! And he's done it! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And it's Musiala. And here's Mbappe. He's having a go!
Milan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now then, the ball's come loose. Triol. Kimmich. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! AC Milan are all square.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and oh, he's been caught napping! Fired deep towards the back post.
Well played and well cleared.
Greenwood. And he's had a hit! Oh, another save. And there is the half-time whistle.
I'm from Assam,
Half empty, neither side yet truly to impose
Northeast Assam.
time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Milan will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remained calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
Substitutions taking place.
Madrid get the ball rolling for the second period. Lobbed in behind.
Rummenigge really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Forlan. Passes coming off in quick succession here. They want to be quick to recover this. Cleared without complication. Rodri really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And this is Forlan. There's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Applies the finish! And they've got rid. And he's decided to go for it. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Tacho clears and claimed it back swiftly. Triol. Kimmich, who's set up one goal so far. Looking for options for movement. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Out towards the flank. He's in a great position here. That is a brilliant interception. And that was very necessary. Nicely weighted ball. Chance for a shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Oh, shooting chance! Rodri gets good distance on it. He's found a way through. Now here's the delivery. Van Dijk getting this one clear. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage.
Can he finish? Oh, it's fallen loose again! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
The goal for Milan.
Oh, nice. Nice to meet you.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Milan.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in.
He's gone for goal. Gave it a go, but off target.
Yeah, it seemed the right range and I guess it was worth a try.
Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Back into the middle. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And the keeper's given it away. Lewandowski, and the shot! He's got away with one there.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And we have our very first corner. Beckenbauer goes short. And he's had a hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he's being shifted up. And he's following up! Goal! Manchester United! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely shaped ball. That is a brilliant interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Yamal.
Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Iniesta. Rijkaard, who's set up one goal so far, knocks it into space. And this is Shevchenko. And he's one-on-one. He's having a shot! They've scored! AC Milan are all square. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
That has certainly made things... It could be danger here! Oh, that's well spotted. Courtois gets it away. Rijkaard tries to play it through, and that's a big chance! Goal, Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Milan go into the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's played through for him. And this is Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. And he shoots! It's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Added time.
Can he finish? He's done very well to get to that.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Up he goes! He's got a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
And we've reached half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much
and
drama.
A quick announcement today
it's 3-2.
That memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the Stadium Hall.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rijkaard. Played out to the left flank. Costa Curta cuts it out. This looks promising. Aimed to be Yamal! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Lamine Yamal deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Threads one in. Might be danger here. Perez. Rijkaard. That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. That's a sharp pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Works it forward. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's a key interception. Kaká. Marquinhos is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Searching pass he's played there. Robertson gets across to intercept that. Perez. Now it's Kimmich. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Iniesta. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And he's managed a mighty effort! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Mbappe.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Raúl.
Milan
Number
take a
19,
2-goal lead and are
Robert
looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
91, Messi.
Steaming on goalwards. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Milan present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. What a save by Diogo Costa! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, they've got a big enough job on their hands as it is, Peter. They really need to be putting those chances away.
He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? He's being urged to shoot. Oh, it's come loose. Manchester United get their 4th corner. Beckenbauer with the short one. Iniesta. Now then, the ball's come loose. Kimmich. Shevchenko.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to pass it through. Iniesta. And it's Iniesta. Kimmich. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Please take this
Shevchenko,
opportunity to
very
pay a
much
visit
the
to our
hero in
official
this
store,
game.
where memorabilia from today's match are
What a
now available.
turnaround. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. So I'm assuming, Jim, that Roberto Baggio will be given freedom of the park.
I would think so, because if you tie him to a position, I think you take...
He's having a shot! That's a half-decent try.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Aimed beyond the defence. Gerrard. Plays a sharp little ball here. Roberto Baggio. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, that was vital. Cannavaro can get it clear. Cruyff knocks it into space. And he plays one through. Shot and goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Roberto Baggio is offering a wry smile there.
Corinthians with the corner, they're first. Milan yet to have an attempt on goal. Kaká. Always onto this. Kaká. Cannavaro. Vieira.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cristiano Ronaldo, and he shoots!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Ronaldo. Oh, it's just a little long. Cafu.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Tries to play it through. Can he get it through? Distributed tidily. He's having a go! Oh, he's really drilled it. Triol makes the interception. Goes forward. Now he's off and running. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, well played, well played. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hazard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. It'll be a throw-in. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. 5 minutes till the break. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Kaká. Rijkaard. Very nicely done. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is... And there's the end of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Today's winning lottery numbers.
And we're off again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Cafu. That's Rijkaard. And it's Kaká. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Kaká. And he's heaved it away. think that's offside. Yes, it is. Looking to play him in. Dembele! Cafu getting this one clear. And here's Fabio. Triol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. So we've reached the hour mark. Kaká cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to...
It's Dembele! And he comes up trumps again.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Diogo Costa claims it without any fuss. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now, can they get him away? That's really well cleared. Rijkaard wins the duel this time. Cafu. It's a mighty effort! He's got a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
What a time to take the lead, but now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
That's an excellent interception.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Chips it through. Thuram gets over and intercepts. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Dembele. Cruyff in acres of space out wide.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And that's not going to reach.
There will be 1 minute.
He has
added
found the
time.
way through. 1 minute to add, according to the board. And he's got the beating. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Shevchenko voted man of the match, and deservedly
And a
so.
quick reminder today to please take all
So what do you
the
take away from it all,
located by
Jim?
the entrance
Yeah,
gate.
it was a
Thank you
fairly
very
stern
much for your
test with very
cooperation.
little between two teams that scrapped for everything.
So guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget like, subscribe and share. Today I'm suffer from lot of fever, so I can't play now because of my headache is more pain. So thanks for watching, and keep move game, keep practice in the game, and this game is awesome. Don't afraid from this game and be calm, because this game always give you stress and lot of anger. So don't forget this. Please calm in your mind. Thanks for watching. Bye.